Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jayyduty, and I'm back with another video. I'm about to tell you this saying, and you have to understand this. If you don't heal what cutted you, you gonna bleed on somebody who never even hurted you. Most of us, we dealing with childhood trauma. We've been fucked over, or you probably did the fuck over, and now you projecting this to probably your mom, or probably your husband, or your boyfriend, or people at your work life. Like it's just projection. Let me explain. Demonstration. Yes, hypothetically, it's a girl. She was a good girl. She tried everything in her power to please man. She just wanted love from man because she ain't really get it from her mom, or she didn't really get it from a father. Nobody was at home to tell her what's right or wrong. Nobody gave her that condition. Nobody gave her that type of love in any area of her life. So she'd go dot in these streets. That's everybody. That's every girl, bro. Every girl. Literally. That's why it's so important to stay in your kid's life no matter what, bro. Because you the voice. You can raise your kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's a girl who been fucked over. She tried to please men so bad. She went across the wrong man. He doing weird shit. He cheated on her. They found out he was a pedophile. Whoop de whoop. It's just it's this weird energy in the air that she found about that nigga, and it really broke her because she really loved that nigga. Now it gave her an emotion. This is how childhood trauma works. I'm about to tell y'all how it works, and then I'm about to show y'all how to heal it. Right? Them negative circumstances that her ex gave her, it broke her. It destroyed her. Now she feel like she got to keep her guards up. Now she just always mad. She triggered. She don't even know why she triggered. She just always triggered. Everything pisses her off. What her sister say piss her off. What her mama say piss her off. The whole world piss her off. How she think piss her off. How other people think piss her off. Being alive piss her off. Everything pisses her off. But it's what she feel deep within her. It's within you. You are a soul inside the body. You're not just a body, you dumb bitch. You're not just a body. You a soul inside the body. You gotta listen to your triggers. Don't act on your triggers. Listen to it. So after being hurt by a nigga, she said, fuck that nigga. I'm definitely done with you. Cause I seen you with my own two eyes do some weird shit to me. I seen you cheat on me. You tried to do weird shit with my family. You just a fuck nigga. And I can't fuck with that. So she did her big part on just leaving that nigga. It was true. You think her trials and tribulations and her trauma and her pain is over? No. It's still within her. She still feel it. So she get in another relationship. Now, since she in another relationship, but the same feeling, it's a different person, but it's the same feeling. Guess what? That feeling inside her is gonna come out of her. Now, everything this nigga do, she's gonna classify it as cheating, as manipulation, as controlling, as all of this because what she dealt with in her last relationship. Childhood trauma is a thing, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's real. People really think mental health isn't real. Mental health is real. What's projecting on the inside reflects on the outside. What I'm doing to y'all, I'm talking to you. I'm expressing to y'all how I feel because I've been through a lot of shit. I was once projecting trauma. I got shot at. Does it mean I got to shoot at everybody else? No, because it's wrong and you don't project your trauma like that. I got pulled over by so many officers accusing me of something I didn't do or just random shit. Like yesterday, I got pulled over for jaywalking. Jaywalking. But I remember officers just to fuck with me on a day-to-day basis. Literally, every time I walk to the park, they always pull me over there, try to like write my name down and see if I'm doing anything wrong with the whoop. I used to deal with that type of shit in my hometown and back in Columbus. Y'all know how them officers is. They just on your ass for literally no reason. You getting racial profiled every time. That can be childhood, that can be trauma too. Something that really pisses you off. Something that really, really hurts you. You feel it. Something that make you feel bad about yourself is trauma. But you have to understand your trauma. You can't just you can't just walk like you always right. You can't just walk like you don't have no effect on humanity. Because even if you're a person that think like me, or you probably a person that think of your own, you probably a righteous person, you a Christian, you take care of yourself and you take care of your family. You probably think you're doing everything in your power to be the best version of yourself, but it's something that you need to heal. And you gonna face that shit when you go through a dark place. Some of y'all niggas had to go to prison. Some of y'all niggas had to be in jail. So you can realize who you are. Nigga, be in a box. Pay attention to your thoughts. Because your thoughts is the real you. A lot of y'all be fucking bitches, going to clubs, doing a bunch of pointless shit because you just scared of your real you. Face your real you. It's your thoughts. It's within you. Don't focus on other people's thoughts or other people's beliefs. You can still be friends with people and still do what the fuck you want to do. But always believe in yourself, my nigga. Always know what you're talking about. Always just have that inner dialogue. Don't walk around with no dialogue. Walk around like you know you tapped in. You instantly tap in. You know that the reason why you should heal your childhood trauma is because in a situation you gonna need it, but you gonna also need an understanding. You gonna also need to know that I may be fucking up. I may be the problem. I may need to just chill, relax, and just think a little bit. I gotta think this shit through. You have to know. You gotta walk with certainty. Because if you don't, you're gonna be uncertain about certain shit. And then you're gonna fuck up your own life by thinking certain shit always gonna go your way or you always right. So, like, how many of y'all dudes or females was in a good relationship? That person did everything in their power to make sure y'all was good. That person did everything. Probably worked they ass off. They'd take care of their kids, they'd show up. Respect the people who show up and stay consistent. But then that relationship just ended. Why? You didn't really have no evidence, or you didn't really have no proof to prove that this nigga was just like your exes. But since you feel like he's one of your exes, guess what? You're gonna classify him like he's one of your exes. If you don't heal what cutters you, you're gonna hurt on somebody who never even hurted you. That's a thing. I'm just giving y'all the self-awareness. It's stuff about myself I need to heal, bro. Nigga, I got shot at literally a year ago. I was projecting it at once. I didn't feel like my best version at once. I had to heal. I had to be real with myself. Who am I? I had to tap in with my imaginations. And you may think, well, Jayyduty, that's some bullshit, but you gonna continue to keep going through some bullshit until you realize the real you. And you're gonna always go through some bullshit, even if you find out the real you. It's different parts of yourself, it's different levels in life that you just gotta reach to. A lot of y'all women, y'all want a faithful man, but you gotta believe, bro. You gotta believe in yourself that you are worthy of a faithful man. Because some of y'all get faithful man. Y'all get men who will work 2 to 3 jobs, who don't even got time for another bitch. Y'all get those type of men. But y'all fuck up that whole relationship because what you think is wrong. What you think this person is doing. You think he like one of your exes. You haven't healed you gotta love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. Nobody else would just make you and you know one thing about a relationship, you always gotta reinsure your woman, but that woman gotta reinsure herself too. She gotta love her. Women should, bro. Women have to love themselves. If they don't, they'll walk like they'll fuck everybody, and then they gonna fuck the wrong person, get kids with the wrong person, and then they'll just sabotage everything they have in their life because they didn't have that discipline. They didn't have that love for themselves. They didn't find something bigger and better to do. They carrying diseases. They can't get pregnant anymore. All that other it happens. All because you didn't love yourself. You have to love yourself. You hurt, ain't you? Just by me talking about it, you hurt. That's because you're dealing with some triggers. You can heal that. And nothing can hurt you. I'm not gonna say nothing is gonna bother you, but not even small details can bother you. Not even what people do can bother you if you just heal within you. You're not gonna give a fuck. You're gonna always walk with certainty. You're gonna really understand that not everything is a big deal. How many of y'all know people that just take everything as a big deal, even including yourself? Everything just a big deal in your eyes. Once you start looking at the bigger picture of it, you will start healing yourself. Like, nigga, this shit is not a big deal. But you do see where I'm coming from, though, right? I'm just this is like levels to get to happiness, levels to get what you want, levels to like actually get the life that you desire. Because if you want a man, don't stop saying, "Oh, I don't need." You want him. You want. You love the idea of marriage. You love the idea of a relationship, but you also have to love the idea of a man's presence. You have to love the idea of what he's doing right now for you, not what your ex did to you in the past. You gotta skip that idea. Fuck that idea. It's not in your life no more. It's not even an idea no more. Now we're just turning it into trauma. And you just creating that as a you creating that negative idea on somebody else. Now you got an idea of another nigga that you got an idea of a manipulator. You think he's a manipulator, you think he's a cheater, you think he's a controlling person. You know, but you know his real character though. And I'm not trying to like inspire you to go back to your ex. No, mother, don't go. Stop going back to your ex. Not everything is meant for you, bro. Not everyone is meant for you, bro. Sometimes, bro, when people step out of your life or when you step out of people's life, that can be the best version. That can be the best decision you ever made because it was hurting both of y'all. Y'all was unhealthy for each other. And then it got, bro, I'm in a situation where my relationship got to a point, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My relationship got to a point I just didn't even feel worthy of it. It's not even worth it if you feel like I'm a fuck nigga. If you dealing with some childhood trauma, yes, I will help you go through it and help you solve it. But if you don't even realize it's there and you just projecting it, then it's like I can't convince otherwise. I can't do anything to just convince you. I'll be stuck. Literally, I'll just tell a bitch anything. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what to tell you because you don't even realize you're dealing with some shit. I don't even know what to say. So when you say, "Oh yeah, you this and that," you did, what can I even say? It's nothing to say after that. You don't even know that you're dealing with some childhood trauma. You've been fucked over, or you probably going through a situation where people think you ugly, people think you fat, people think you just this type of person. People just don't like you. Do you know the reason why people don't like you because they just don't like themselves? Because motherfuckers who fully at acceptance with themselves, they not liking people out here. They not hating on people. Motherfuckers who hate on you is the person who hate themselves. Because happy motherfuckers don't hate on people. Always remember that. What's projecting on the inside reflects on the outside. So if you happy within, you're gonna spread that without. Literally. The only motherfuckers who will go around causing drama. It be a lot of relationships that go up to these people jobs. You this and that. It be a lot of women who will call the police on their ex-boyfriend or their ex-husband. You this and that. That's because she feel like she done some stupid shit that need to be locked up on her end. That's literally what it is, projection. You have to understand projection. That's why I don't go back and forth with people because I'd rather just leave. You can call me all the names in the world. As long as you don't touch me, I'm good. Don't ever touch my don't ever touch me because I'll be good. Right? But if you just calling me this and that, oh, you this and that, that's how you feel about yourself. I hope you know that. You feel like you just couldn't control the situation, so you feel like a bitch. You just feel like you didn't do anything in the situation when somebody else bitched you, so you felt like a bitch. You felt like somebody is after you. You feel like that. Listen to your triggers, not with your mother. Bro, listen to your triggers. Don't act on your triggers, bro. Listen with your brain. Your brain is your best friend. You gotta think with it. But sometimes it comes to a point, a bitch will shut your brains off. Like, you overly turn me off. You get what I'm saying? Like, it gets to a point, a bitch will like make you feel like a bitch will accuse you of so many things. Bitches, you pushing me there? Oh, you cheated on me. Do you want me to cheat? Oh, you got another bitch in my bed. Do you want another bitch in your? You pushing me there, bitch. Do you want that to happen? Because it ain't never happened. And you know I'm not that type of nigga to make it happen. But people will accuse you of something they already did or that was once done to them. So if you're in a situation where a girl is, they probably accusing you of rape. They probably accusing you of cheating. Y'all know girls, they accuse people. They really do. They accuse people. They just lie on people. That's how female nature works, right? They just go based off what they think and just classify it. They don't care about the evidence of it. They don't care about what you're doing every single day that makes you a better man. They don't give a fuck. Whatever her friends say is real. Whatever my mom say is real. But when people talk about me and my childhood trauma, it's not. My mental health isn't real. Women don't think their mental health is real. They don't believe in childhood trauma. They don't believe anything is wrong with them. That's why bitches are like to laugh it off. Bitch, you feel that? You feel hurt. You feel helpless. You feel that. Don't act like you don't feel that. You hurt. My baby, you hurt. I am too. I'm just man enough to tell you I'm hurt. You get what I'm saying? You always got to be real with yourself. Don't ever think you not hurt. If it hurt your feelings, bitch, you're hurt. If you talk about it, you're hurt. Stop saying you don't give a fuck, because if you didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't give a fuck to tell somebody you didn't give a fuck. You hurt because you talked about it, so that means you gave a fuck. You give a fuck. It's okay. You give a fuck. It's bro. It's okay. Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.